There are four main layers of the Earth: the crust, the mantle, the outer core, and the inner core. Let's dig down into the Earth and explore each layer for ourselves. First, we need to talk about how scientists are able to learn about the layers of the Earth since humans can't travel there. Scientists learn about the layers of the Earth by studying the way that seismic waves travel through the Earth. Seismic waves are vibrations created by an earthquake or explosion that travel along the Earth's surface. Scientists will look at the seismic wave frequencies and locations to learn about the density and properties of Earth's layers. We'll start with Earth's crust. This is the layer that you and I live on. Earth's hard crust is the only layer that humans have explored a lot. It is the thinnest layer. The crust is only 1% of Earth's total volume. Earth's crust has two different types: the continental and the oceanic crust. Continental crust is what the land on Earth is made of. It's thicker and mostly made of a rock called granite. Oceanic crust is what the ocean floor is made of. It's thinner and made of a rock called basalt. The oceanic crust is below the continental crust because the rock that it is made up of is more dense than the rock that the continental crust is made of. Let's dig a little deeper until we get to the next layer. We've arrived at Earth's mantle. Earth's mantle is a semi-liquid and it's 84% of Earth's volume. The Earth's mantle is made of rock and ices. The mantle is important because it provides the mechanical forces needed for plate tectonics to happen. These forces create earthquakes and volcanic reactions. When Earth was created, the mantle was an ocean made of magma. As time has gone on, it has been circulated for the past billions of years, causing it to cool. The Earth's mantle has three main zones. Let's take a look at this drawing to see the different zones. First, we have the lithosphere, then the asthenosphere, and finally the mesosphere. These zones are made of different materials, causing them to separate. Let's go on down to the next layer. Now we're in the outer core. This layer is liquid and made of minerals called iron and nickel. This layer gets very hot, up to 6,100 degrees Celsius. This layer is very important because it spins as Earth rotates and creates the magnetic field. The magnetic field protects humans from the sun's powerful radiation. Without this magnetic field, Earth would be similar to Mars, dry, barren, and without the ability to sustain life. On to the final and deepest layer of our Earth, the inner core. The inner core is made up of minerals called iron and nickel. The temperature inside of the inner core is very, very hot, about 5,505 degrees Celsius. This is just a little bit cooler than the surface of the sun. The pressure is so high in the inner core that it cannot be a liquid. It is a solid, metallic ball deep inside the Earth. By studying the inner core for years and years, scientists have discovered that it is actually growing by about 1 millimeter per year. Now we've explored all four layers of Earth. You know about the crust, mantle, outer core, and the inner core. A big takeaway from this digital story is that as we move closer towards the center of the planet, the layers typically are hotter and are higher in pressure. I hope you enjoyed our journey through Earth's layers.